Hi everyone, this is Emmy, and I'm here today in partnership with favecrafts.com to show you how to make these easy beaded cross pendants. Okay, so here are the supplies you're going to need. You're going to need a few beads, about 7 large ones if you want to make a large cross, and a few silver beads just to use on your ends. And you're going to need some round nose pliers and some flat pliers. And you're going to need some 20 gauge wire and a small piece of 26 gauge wire, or just any flexible wire that you can wind, and that is only if you want to add a silver bead in the center, as I've done on these two. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is cut a piece of wire approximately 2 inches long. And the first part we're going to make is this arm here, this section here. So we're going to take our 2-inch section and we're going to make one small ring on this end of the wire. And then we're going to straighten that loop so that it's centered on the stem of the wire, like that. And then we're going to place on a silver bead and our focal bead and another focal bead and a silver bead. I'm going to need just a tiny little bit of space between these two beads so that I can wind my wire around when I add this long piece. So I'm just going to leave just a little speck like that, and I'm going to make a ring there. And again, I'm going to straighten it up like that. So we have a little bit of space between our beads, and we have our arm section. Okay? So the next section we're going to cut is going to need approximately 3.5 inches. I'm just going to go ahead and cut that, and I'm going to form a ring on this end. Again, I'm going to move to my flat pliers, center my ring. So I'm going to place a silver bead on. I'm going to make this bottom section. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've placed 2 beads on my long wire, and you can place as many as you like. I just like to keep my top section a little bit shorter than the bottom, but I have 3 beads on this one. I have 3 beads on the bottom and 2 on the top. On this one I'm going to put 2 beads on the bottom, and I'm just going to place 1 at the top here. So okay, so I've gone ahead and I've placed 2 beads on here, and I'm going to place the wire between the 2 beads of my previously made component, and I'm going to hold this bead snug up against there, and I'm going to bring that around, and I'm going to use my pliers because I want that to be very snug, very tight there. It's just not going to move around. Okay? So then I will place 1 more bead on the top part, like this, and then I'll place a silver bead, like this. And that's how it looks till now. And so now we have this section here where we're going to make the top. And if you want to use this to be able to pass a cord through, then you'll want to be making it larger than these ones that we made on the side. So in order to make a larger ring, you're going to start at the ridge of your pliers, and rather than go all around in one fluid motion, you're just going to keep moving your round nose pliers a little more and a little more. And so then you'll have made this large loop. And then you're going to, again, the same as we always do, take and we're going to straighten it. Okay? So here we have our finished cross, and I'm going to turn this like this. So on some of your crosses, the center won't show very much. On this one it showed a bit, so I added a silver bead. And on this one it was fine. I don't really need one. But on this one, I think it would help to have another silver bead in the center. So I'm going to show you how we do that. I've gone ahead and I've cut a small, probably 3-inch section of 26 gauge wire. Any wire will do as long as it's easy for you to move it around. And I'm going to place one bead on my wire. And I'm going to center that bead in the center like this. And I'm going to hold onto that while I bring this wire around to the back. Just get it twisted around so that I can make it disappear in this center cluster. So I'm going to center my silver bead. I'm going to hold onto it. And I'm going to bring the wire around to the back of the pendant. And again, you're going to have to use your pliers. Okay? So that's how that looks. So then we're going to go around to the back, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add a silver bead to the back, like that. And there's the front. So we're just going to bring this wire around, cut off the extra, like that, and then we're just going to tighten up and tuck that wire end inside of our beaded cluster. So now you can move your silver bead to the center, and there you have it. Cross pendant, which you can make any size you would like. And that's brought to you today by favecrafts.com. Drop by the site sometime and see all the free crafting ideas they have for you there. Thanks for watching.